Today, I have a busy day. Today, I'm going to be on SKYE'S CRESCENT RADIO at 5 o'clock with Jade, Zabric, and Moriah Rivera. I'm going to be talking about my show on there, and I'm also here at Bear Burger because it's like my favorite place to eat with my mother. So I got the, this is the avocado toast club, all vegan. This is vegan cheese. My mom got the waffle chop with sweet potato and lentil, sweet potato and wild rice, something. So orange juice because it's still brunch. All right, Mom, what'd you have today at Bear Burger?
Waffle chop.
Waffle. Oh yeah, we already talked. We already talked about this.
And,
anyway,
what was it? Sweet potato and rice.
Sweet potato.
Burger.
Black rice.
Black
now
rice,
we're trying to find some stuff at the health food store, and then I'm going to be going to do a radio spot later. And then yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it.
And yeah, that's it. Pretty much.
That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much.
You see where I got my talkativeness from? It's from her. She act like she ain't birthed me. This is what. All right, y'all. So we in the health food store right now. Mom's getting stuff. I got me some paleo flour or whatever because I wanted to try almond milk, almond flour, coconut flour to see what it's like because I tried to do paleo vegan and the recipe always end up being like really liquidy for my pancakes. So I'm gonna try some paleo pancakes. I'm trying to kind of get rid of the flour joint in general. So we'll see. What else you looking for?
Let's go to the dry.
To the bulk area all the time, but now that I live in Regal Park, I got a 24-hour health food store right by my house. So I go there instead, but this is where I used to go before I moved about 1.5 miles away. All right, so I got off the train. And I'm trying to see if my popcorn place is out here because I'm not have to be in the city until 5:30, so I'm gonna take my time now. I might just hang out, get warm, give me some popcorn, call it a damn day. It's called this Narcissian popcorn, and they have like caramel, kettle, they have chocolate, which is like my favorite. They also have cinnamon, but I don't really like it, but I'm a kettle corn fanatic, and I haven't had it in about a month. I usually have it like once a month, but we'll see if it's there. Oh, usually right there, you see that truck? That's usually where the popcorn is, but oh well, I'm gonna move on. This radio joint. What my homies say, what's up, Jade?
What's up?
Jade is like an awesome musician. She plays guitar, and you play any other instruments?
I can play the piano a little bit.
Piano a little bit, yeah. And from Texas, yes.
Yeah, Texas.
Yes, and a vet as well, and she's like a busker.
Yeah.
So all of that good stuff happens. I met her at an open mic like almost 4 years ago, 4 years ago. And it's so funny, it took me 3 years to work with her because she offered, as soon as I met her, she was like, yo, if you ever need a guitar player, she said it like almost when I first met her. And then now we work together in December.
Yep.
And she was amazing. Always work with women. If you're a woman and you need to find other women in music, art, creative, musicians, please do that. Because men have enough jobs in this world, okay? So there it is. So Moriah is an awesome singer, and they're in a band together. So Moriah and Jade, and they're like awesome, and they're like super cute, and like so nice. And like every time I see Moriah, she's always cheesing, and I'll see her on Instagram with her newly fit body and stuff. So she looking real good and everything. So somebody.
Her name is Berry, and she has so many things that she's currently working on. She's a singer-songwriter, she's an actress, a poet, she's an educator, she's a writer. We're blessed to have you here.
I'm blessed to be here.
Thank you. So first things first, tell us a bit about the beginning. So tell us what started your journey, what sparked the passion of creativity for you.
Well, it started when I was a kid. I do think that, I've been creative since I was a child, but I got the bug when I was in middle school and we did a Shakespeare play. And I got a chance to be like one of the big roles in the play in 8th grade Shakespeare. I think it was at Midsummer's Night Dream. And I was like, oh my gosh, I memorized lines, and it was like really cool. And I was already singing, so I've been singing since I was like a little itty bitty thing before I probably could talk. And I knew I could sing, so therefore I used to just kind of sing all the time and annoy people. So that was already there. That was already there. And my mom used to always tell me, my dad and my mom used to always tell me, shut up, you know. So that was there. And then I got the acting bug when I was like in 8th grade. And then I auditioned for like plays and stuff. And I'm from Kentucky, so I auditioned for plays and stuff when I was in Kentucky in high school. And I was in 2 shows in high school. I was in Oklahoma. And somebody asked me, are you going to play the slave? And I was like, what? There are no slaves in the play. Come on, stop it.
Wow.
And then that was asked. And then I was also in this play called The Pajama Game. And from there, I was like, I'm going to be the lead. I'm going to take over. I'm the star. And that didn't happen. And that's okay. But it still sparked my interest. And I ended up going to college, have a degree in theater now.
Awesome.
And I used music and writing and all of that I was doing already. And I just combined it. And so now, after I moved to New York in 2003, I came for costume design, so that's why I love style and all that stuff.
Yes.
But I didn't finish the program at NYU because it was just too much. I couldn't take it. It was just too much for me. I wasn't ready for graduate school, and I wasn't ready to be a full-time costume designer. So I was like, it's time for me to go. So then I ended up teaching from 2004 to 2014 as a full-time middle school English teacher, and I resigned in 2014 to pursue what I'm doing now, which is performing mostly and teaching part-time.
I love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I know